Evet, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bakalım millet gitmişti en son. Tabi burada
Revelio
dedik. Millete bir soygun yapabilir miyiz diye bakıyorum. O elma mı? Olsun. Buradan gittik. Bakalım.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Bu ne?
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in
Güzel.
your 5th year.
That is not helpful. Can I help you?
Sebastian Salo.
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin. Not everyone has him.
He was a friend of Professor.
Still, dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
It was dreadful.
Interesting perspective.
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself set.
Ne
What
okuyordun
book were you
reis?
reading?
A spell book I picked up. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Are you saying some spell?
Seems I may have... It was good meeting you.
Eyvallah reis, büyüksün.
Revelio.
Geliyor.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Revelio.
Hacı abla konuş.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. You
Çekme.
should have listened to me. Ah, interesting tactic on your first. I'm a mel.
Hoca boş yapma, biz hallettik.
Perhaps Professor.
Precisely. Perhaps, speaking of which,
Zaman demek istiyorum. Büyü soru.
Are you a keen wizard?
not really. Also, it's some.
Do you have a lot?
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the cat.
Aha.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Bundan işimiz var belli ki. Hoca
Revelio.
bir value yapayım da gözlerin ışısın aslan.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based.
Nice to...
Well, I'm sure. Well, it's
Will you
most certainly my not something I'm unfortunately.
Did that student say he thought he...
It is fun to play along, though.
Thank you, Ominous.
Pleasure.
Okey, bununla da
It's the
tanıştık.
new 5th year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Teşekkürler ablacığım.
Revelio.
Sağ ol. Koş, hoca bekliyor, koş. Hocam geldim hocam.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Well, Now, in light of your... Especially as you'll be...
O-W...
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. After...
Baykuş mu? Evet.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Koltuk altına koydu.
Thank you, Professor.
Perhaps walk with me. This way.
Hoca bir saniye. Niye koşamıyorum ya?
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Hocam koşsa mıydık hoca? Hoca biraz. Teşekkürler
The
hocam.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
keep up.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ha.
Revelio.
Ha. Pardon. Bu hikaye şimdiye kadar bilinen en kötü canavarıdır. Ha, böyle bilgiler okey. SC. Bastık hoca. Bu ne? Sarı pezmeci izlerde. Ha, %1. Alan kılı. Ha. I see hoca.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Bayağı garip bir yapmışlar orayı, bayağı iyi olmuş.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Buradaki mantığı anlamadım. Devam etmek için kitabındaki ek bölgesini seçin. Ha, bunu mu? Şu. Ha, anladım. Tamam. Bu bizim fast travel. Rüvele doğrular arasında yakınlara düşenleri müzik. Okay. Revelio. Slytherin.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross
Revelio.
station, so to speak. That should be all for now. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade.
What will I learn in...
Exactly what you might expect. I think you will...
Can you tell me more about...
Defense against... A mastery of defense... Fortunately,
You mentioned Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade is the only... You should be able to... You will also, I imagine...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Eyvallah
A
hoca.
lot to absorb on your first day. Happily, your judging by your adept,
He did, Professor.
he's been terribly vague. My suspicion...
We did take a bit of a detour.
Exploring ruin. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Şeytan kur.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the...
What perfectly good boats and...
I wouldn't say I chose the dragons.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. Might I rely on you, Professor
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use and invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see if we...
And you. Did I hear you and...
She caught me off. I will say...
Yes, well, Professor, we don't know, and she may...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, happily, speaking of God, why don't I show you the clever enchant? Unfold it and have a look.
Ne bakıyoruz? Açtık. Ha pardon, ne? Ana görevi temsil eder. Okey. Bazı görevler büyü ve seviye gereksinim kitlenir. Bu durumda görev etkinleştirmek için gerekli seviye olmanız veya gerekli büyüye ulaşmanız gerekir. Aha. Altında olduğu ise şu şatı da olabilir. Yoluna yardımcı olmak için sağ rehberindeki büyü fısıl uygulanman gerekebilir. Karanlık sanatlar karşı savunma dersinin katılan ödüller. Evet. Tamam ucu. İzle, ben de gizli anlıyorum ya. Öf.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy, Mr. For now.
Hoca sal hoca. Gidiyoruz. Tamam. Pusula, okey.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Ne oluyor lan? Sesler hak yoluna gidiyor. Biraz render sorunu var herhalde.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Göreve başla.
Here.
Bu ne?
Accio.
Accio. Ha kendine çekiyor.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Practice. Hintli bir hocayı koymuşlar gene. Az dışarıda cephanenizi savunmanızı gizli düşman zamanınızın koleksiyon için ziyaret edin. Bayağı karışık ha. Bayağı bir şey var.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Bu ne lan? Kendimize mi çekeceğiz?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Splendid! Now, not to worry.
Aha.
Excellent control there. That's it! Stay focused.
Unlucky hocam ama.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai,
Bize
would
neresi
you care
very
to
good
give
ya?
our... You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Hoca gel bakalım.
Accio.
Olsun
Very
da.
good.
Here we go.
Paşa kaslı ya.
There we go. Quite
Ben aslında
impressive.
şuradakini çekecektim ama o onu seçti, anlamadım. Şu 80 almamız lazım.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Dursan mı artık?
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Getir bakalım.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Şaka mı bu ya? Zor olacak.
Yes!
Accio.
Dur artık.
Splendid!
Basit.
Nicely done. Be sharp.
Hoca bu kızın ciddi sorunları var hocam.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
A perfect score.
Perfect
Remarkable.
score. Perfect. Basitti.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yorulmadım. Hazır şu an cephane onu okuduk zaten. Sen sarı bir sevgilen kazanmanın tek yoldur.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good. Took me Took weeks for me.
That's good
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagadu. My mother received an offer. Before I knew it,
Is Wagadu much bigger than...
Wagadu.
Is Wagadu a castle, like...
Its address is Mount. I remember the first time, and then it just...
This may seem an odd question, but...
Mostly.
You can cast...
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention, I mastered.
It's nice.
Until next time.
Hadi bakalım.
Of course.
A word,
if you would. Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first.
Well, and...
What charm is there? You did well.
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Ona. Expect to hear.
Özel bir şey mi? Şimdi hoca bir şey soracağım. Hogwarts olarak işaretlenmiş bölgede bulunabilir. Siyahlar. Anladım hoca. Şuradayız biz.
Revelio.
Alt katta herhalde. Okay. Üst katta bir şey var ama hoca girebiliyoruz mu? Seviye kilitli.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ya hoca bir salonla konuşmayın artık. Bu da
Thank you.
Eyvallah. Şu diğer derse gidip biraz skill açalım tabi. Hadi bakalım. Aşağı iniyorum. %100 burslu. %100 burslu öğrenci.
Revelio.
Revelio. Aha. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Bir öğrenmek istedim.
Levioso.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Daha büyük bir şey.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As master.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Sarı büyüleri.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now.
Protego. Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just...
All of my students with this adept.
Levioso.
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to
Hoca herif
anticipate
altına
your
gitti hoca.
opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner.
I put you on the...
Sal hoca sal. Basit.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Nice work.
In fact, it won't be.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be clever.
Korsan işler yapacağız, kaçak.
Look. Till next time.
Konuştuk.
Oh, I'm not much for
lütfen.
dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Başka neyimiz var? Bu ne be?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased being
Aç kapıyı. Toza bir render al, sakin.
Revelio.
Whee!
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Praxia mole. As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the beach. He tried to stop me, did Praxia?
Bir yerde bir şey var ama.
Revelio.
Çok hızlı kayboluyor. Ben de diyorum. Burada ne var? Ne oluyor lan?
Glad you could make it.
Lumos.
Just over there.
Revelio. Levioso.
Ulan var ya, yanlışlıkla yaptım.
Accio.
Pardon.
Can I help you?
Edeceksin tabii.
Sebastian told me to see you about.
If I call.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not.
You show up.
Of course.
Ben hazırım.
Get me in the ring.
Ring mi? Gel aslan.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Bak sen şu tür, Allah.
Levioso. Come on.
Ringo.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Levioso.
Levioso.
Lumos.
You're better than that.
Levioso.
Ringo.
Levioso, give him what for.
Levioso.
That's all you've got?
Protego.
Şey olarak zor. Büyü atarken de üstüne gidiyor ya.
Levioso.
Ringo.
Büyü atarken ileriye doğru hareket ediyor ve hani farklı yöne hareket etmek için
Sebastian
büyüyü
wasn't wrong
kesmek
about you.
gerekiyor.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champ.
Brilliant.
Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
O burada kurcalayacak bir şey. Seviyen yeterli değil hocam. Ona da yeterli değil.
Levioso. Accio.
Aha, açılıyormuş ya.
Revelio.
Revelio. buradan.
Levioso, Accio. Revelio.
Bunun mantığı ne ya? Bakmıyorum abi.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Bilemedim hoca. Gidiyoruz.
Revelio.
Bunlar sanırım yanına git ya odayı açıl artık. Odaya girdiğimi konuşalım.
I feel sorry for your next opponent. Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Aha, sandık var, sandık. Yes. Bir şeyler dönüyor ama çözemedim hoca.
Revelio.
Ha, kilit falan filan. Şimdi tabii biz görev seçmedik. Aha, şöyle. Koş. O çok iyi yapmışlar. Şimdi adamlarla kımayalım, bayağı olmuş ya. Allah. Abi kendine geldin mi? Hadi. Ufak droplar yaşıyoruz. Bu ne lan? Hıt ne oldu? Kedi olduğundan şüpheliyim.
Revelio.
Size bakacağız.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. I trust you.
Have you
He continues to be reticent.
That's correct, Professor.
Yeah.
I see. But regardless, in that regard, you shall. In fact, now, we've arranged to.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your class.
Can you tell?
J. Pippin's potions. Professor Sharp asked that they.
I've never heard of it.
A spellcraft is a recipe. I shall explain more about.
There's an Oliver.
There.
I'm eager.
Evet ya, Sebastian sanırım.
I'd like to go.
He'll keep. Or rather, once you've finished, no time to waste.
Biçim değiştirmek mi?
Ah, there you are.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks I have arranged.
Abi sus hoca ya.
Why must I?
No lesson or such experience.
I'll start on the task right.
Task right. Şimdi bize ne diyor?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio. Got it.
Akio bizi tutup çektiğimiz.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Akio.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Ben de bayağı uzun bir şey gelecek sandım.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Bu ne zormuş ulan. Repair, tamir mi ediyordu, ne yapıyordu? Ha doğru. Bu hocanın köprüyü tamir ettiği gibi.
If you'd like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too.
Accio. Revelio.
Odaya giremiyoruz ya. Neyse. Şimdi bizim bir görev daha yapalım. Ha, içeriden mi? Pardon. My uncle.
There's something in
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ha, o alt katta. Peki bu.
Well, fancy meeting you here. Hogsmeade?
Nişanlamaları hedefler hassasiyet nişangahı ortaya çıkarır.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for
Depar
me,
attı bir an.
as is often the case.
Buraya.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was
tabii.
able to convince old Scribner
Okay.
to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Otomatik keşfediyor.
Hence the
okey.
name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I thought potions required for
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Accio!
Böyle alınabiliyormuş. Okay. Akio. Geç sevmeyeceğim sizi.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise?
Bir tane mantıklı
I don't know
adam yok
what
ya.
he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've
Accio!
never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at home.
Biraz bekleyelim render olsun. Aa, burası hatırlıyorum. Böyle bir yer vardı.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. a wand and some other.
Bir şeyler alacağız anlaşılan.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Açtık. Mağazalar, ilgi çekici noktalar, simgeyi herhangi bir yerde izleyebilirsin. Agresifinizi SC basın. Asa herhalde bu.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just...
Tek bonus atkılı esnek 14 de seri genç.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Bunu alacağım.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
Indeed. And the bond between... Do not be surprised.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Oliver.
I'll let you get...
Revelio.
Herifin gözünün önünde soygunculuk yapıyoruz. Hoca başka kim var? Potiş. Görevlere baktığımızda Pip'in iksirciye gideceğiz, ona gideceğiz. Hatırladığım kadarıyla bu tarafta mıydı?
Revelio.
Evet, dur. Ha, doğru yerdeymiş, tamam.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it? You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say, how may I help you today?
Professor...
I set your things as... Is it not the most...
Potions?
They may not be. As it's your first time, I also offer. But for now... What can I do for you today?
Tüketici cildinde kaya gibi bir film aşağıda neden Allah'a zararı kurulmayan iksir tarifi. İyileştirici iksir tarifi. Bunu alalım hoca, bu lazım hoca. Eyvallah hoca. Bunları... Çok bir değerleri yok gibi duruyor. Bunu da satabiliriz. 3 veriyor. 6, 3, 3. Bunlara bakacağız. Sattık. Devam hoca. Bunu da mı alacağız yani?
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay, eyvallah.
Revelio.
Soyabileceğimiz başka bir şey var mı? Orayı ziyaret edeceğiz. Ha, biri burada. Öteki... Ha, şurada. Şuna gidelim.
Well, hello there.
Timothy.
Pardon me, sir.
Name's... Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Eyvallah reis. Var mı senden çalabileceğimiz bir şey? Ne fakir çıktın ya. Şimdi... Bir tane adam kaldı. Şu.
Not saying I don't. I had plenty of opportunity.
Blending opportunity.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts, Professor.
Of course. And spell, but
I believe.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
O beleş mi? Bravo.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Oh, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Şu arkaya geçebiliyoruz mu hocam? Geçiyoruz gibi. Bu sandığı nasıl açacağız?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hard work and good luck.
Sebo yanındayım.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
Aldık hoca. O ne lan? Hapşıracak zamanı bulduk ya. Oydu.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep after us. We'll wear him down eventually.
Paşam, paşam. Tamam haklısın. Ama yanlış tarafa. Bir saniye.
Levioso! Levioso!
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Sendo! Confringo! Look out! more hits to do the job. Bringo.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so.
Ne oluyor lan?
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singh to worry about.
Repairer.
Nereyi yaptın lan?
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
I was Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Aa, bu da kostümcü mü diyorsun? Kardeşim şu an para sarar. Neyse alacağız gibi. Ha beleşmiş iyi. Ha buradan da alabiliyorsun okey. Pelerin ne zamanlık? Okey. Şu mu var yani bizde illa? Bu kaç? 1, 5, 4. seviye, 3. seviye. Bunu yedik.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Revelio.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Allah Allah. Okey. Biz şehri de kurtardığımıza göre
Assuming it isn't utter
3
bedlam,
süpürgeye kadar mı?
might even meet Serona.
Neyse burada bırakalım. Bir sonraki bölümde Sebo'yla gezmeye devam edeceğiz gibi görünüyor. Hoşçakalın.